Well, hey, Gun Prom is coming up in the Inland Empire. Get your dresses and suits ready. Dust off those dancing shoes and get ready to celebrate and support the Second Amendment. Join us and other Second Amendment supporters on March 12th, 2022 at March Air Museum in Riverside. You celebrate with delicious food, drinks, and dancing. Don't miss your chance to win some amazing prizes and support the Second Amendment at the same time. Get your tickets now at gunprom.com. Are you going to be there?
I'm definitely going to be there.
Then you'll get to meet the world famous Michael Schwartz.
Oh, my gosh.
Might even get a picture.
Yeah.
Little autograph, action.
Hug.
Might even take you out on the dance floor. And if that's the case, we are all coming.
You're way off script at this point.
Hey, I see we have a special guest in. Who do we have?
So we're continuing on. We're talking about the voter guides. And so we just, of course, spoke with Heather from Orange County. She's talking about Orange County Gun Owners Voter Guide. So now we're going to have Carla from Inland Empire, which is, of course, Riverside and San Bernardino. And she's going to talk about their voter guide. How are you, Carla?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Fantastic. So talk a little bit about Inland Empire. Inland Empire is Riverside County and San Bernardino County combined, which is
Correct.
very challenging to have an organization cover two counties, isn't it?
To say the least.
What are some of the challenges? First challenge is you guys have two sheriffs.
We do. We have two sheriffs. We have just about two of everything, if not more than that. But San Bernardino being one of the largest county in the nation. Mm-hmm. And then you have Riverside, which ranks about the 12th or 13th largest in the nation. So they are, between the two, we have probably close to 10 million people combined.
That's a lot of people.
That is a lot of people, yes.
So talk a little bit about, so you guys started your doing your vetting, right around July for the November race?
Yeah, about July. I mean, as soon as the results started coming in and we started getting, finalized people who are going to be on the November ballot.
First off, you guys had a ballot for June and it went really well for you guys, right?
We did. Every one of our members or every one of our endorsed candidates made the vote for November.
Congratulations.
So they all advanced forward. Yes.
So that's a good foundation to start building on for November. Talk a little bit about the experience of getting folks, vetting folks, and endorsing them for November.
It was difficult just because everybody is so focused on trying to get to the November election, and everyone is so busy because there's such a vast area to cover for our candidates. But I was able to pull in more people. On top of that, I actually went to several meet and greets, listened to some of the candidates, and then went up and introduced myself and told them what we did and who we are, and invited them to fill out our questionnaire. And I would say out of the maybe 9 or 10 people I spoke with, 5 of them did, and we endorsed all of them. And even to this day, I still get emails from candidates asking, can we get on your voter guide? Can we, get your endorsement? Unfortunately, we've had to cut it off, and our voter guide was in print already. So I tell them, good luck. Here's our dates. Become a member. That way you don't miss the cutoff dates in the future. And if you're having any kind of events or you want to come out and speak with our members, please let me know. I'm happy to help your campaign in that way.
And okay, so who in particular? Talk about some folks that you're particularly proud of, or that stand out, or that you like.
Our sheriffs are pretty awesome. We're pretty lucky with our sheriffs. Sheriff Bianco and Sheriff Dicus are both outstanding Second Amendment supporters. We're lucky that Sheriff Bianco won his primary, so he won't necessarily be on the November ballot, but we're still endorsing him. And with the new legal law that...
Yep, he's in for 6 years.
He's in for 6 years, yes. The new thing that Gavin Newsom signed, he's in for 6 years, as well as Mike Hestron. Unfortunately, that didn't take place for Shannon Dicus, but we still are pushing everything forward with him, and he's an amazing sheriff. He's really stepped up and helped. He helped his predecessor do the CCWs here in San Bernardino and is following suit since he took over the position when Sheriff McMahon retired.
And that's
So
it's an important point to make. All sheriffs who are getting elected in November are in for 6 years. This is the first. This is very unusual. They're normally in for 4, but they're actually changing the cycle so that it falls on so that it's it's the same as the presidential. So that's why they're doing that. So everybody you vote for sheriff, Barnes in Orange County, although he won, Dicus in San Bernardino, Chad Bianco in Riverside, although he won, and then of course Kelly Martinez down in San Diego. They will be in office for 6 years.
Yes, that's pretty amazing. It's I'm pretty excited about that. And then we had a couple of people reach out that I'm impressed with our conversations. One of them is your guest tonight, Luis Satina.
Yeah, talk about
he
Luis.
Reached out to me. Yeah, and when we did our primary endorsement, we actually endorsed his challenger. Then, things came up. I had several members contact me, several board members. We did some more research. Luis himself contacted me directly. And then I spent more time speaking with them and brought his application to the board. I even set up an interview with him and our board members so that our board members can ask the questions that most concerned them. And he was able to, talk with them, explain to them about how, he's eager to learn. He really does support the Second Amendment. He has a great passion for the area and for the Second Amendment. One of the first things that I did after speaking with them was reach out to Rich Hummel and ask him, hey, is there a way to get him on Gun Owners Radio? Even if we decide not to endorse him come for the November election, can we still get him on? Because his passion was just so incredible.
That's amazing. And that's cool to run into, isn't it? We know you.
It is.
I know how hard you work, and I know that it's not always a lot of it's just kind of nose to the grindstone, not sexy kind of Second Amendment stuff. It's spreadsheets and emails and phone calls and organizing and right. It's that kind of and when you run into somebody that is as passionate about the Second Amendment, it feels good, doesn't it? Yes,
it does. It does. One of our other candidates on the list, I actually went to high school with.
Oh, wow.
He is, it's Wes Speak. He is running for the City Council District 5 in Corona. He's currently their mayor. So he is the incumbent. And when I called him, I'm like, Wes, we went to school together, and I know that you are a Second Amendment supporter. Things haven't changed that much since we went to school. And he's like, well, yeah, I'm a Second Amendment supporter. And he looked at our website and he goes, well, how come I'm in the thumbs down? I said, well, because, I said, my predecessor had sent out emails asking our politicians to fill out a questionnaire. I said, if she didn't get it back, then you were putting the thumbs down.
That's right.
He goes, well, I didn't get it. So I sent it. He filled it out right away. I went in, put him in the thumbs up, and then brought his application to the board to be one of our endorsed candidates.
So that was
really good.
That section of the website where we have the thumbs up, thumbs down, or undecided for city council members, sheriffs, county. That's exactly what that's for. It's not an endorsement. It's supposed to be a quick reactionary thing. But the idea of giving somebody a thumbs down when they don't respond to us, or they haven't reached out to us, or they won't talk to us, whatever. That's what we want. We want to, influence them to go, hey, wait a minute, why am I a thumbs down? I see it time and time again. So that's great. I'm glad. That's very, very cool. And it's good that we got to the bottom of his views on the Second Amendment. And it's great that he's good on the Second Amendment. That's awesome. So when's your monthly meeting coming up?
Our monthly meeting is going to be held on October 27th, Thursday night at 6:30, and it's being held at Papa Joe's Pizza off of Harupa Avenue in Riverside.
Okay, good. So you want everybody to show up?
Yes.
We need everybody
Wes is actually going to be there to speak that night.
Good.
Yeah, and we're going to also have Vincent Tsai, who's running for State Assembly for District 2.
Good.
District 22. So he'll be also there to speak.
And what we need you to do is go to inlandempiregunowners.com and check out the voter guide. We need you to join, become a member for $10 a month or $100 per year, whichever you prefer. And we need you to go talk to Carla at her meeting at the end of the month on the 27th?
Yes, absolutely. I'll be there.
On the 27th. And this is how you change the culture for the better when it comes to the Second Amendment in California. Get involved, help these folks. Now, if you go on the website and you look at the voter guide and you're wondering what to do, well, of course, number one, vote for everyone you can, on the voter guide. Number two, you want to take that voter guide, you want to share it with as many people as you possibly can. Share it on social media, email it, print it out, show it to your friends. And then you want to pick a couple of these folks and send them an email and say, hey, I saw you were endorsed by Inland Empire Gun Owners. Just wanted to say thank you, give them $10. Hey, I donated $10 to your campaign. I wanted to say thanks, or whatever you can afford, $50, $100, whatever you can afford. And that's how you make a difference. Cause a lot of these guys, we like to sit back and it's real easy to sit back and judge and say, gee, they should just be pro Second Amendment unapologetically. And they're trying to navigate through these political waters in California behind enemy lines. And when they get an endorsement by a gun organization, I know they're kind of going, gee, I hope this helps. I hope this helps. I hope that it helps me get elected. I want to do, good for gun owners, but, I want to make sure that this has a positive effect. By you donating, calling, emailing, and letting them know, hey, man, wanted to say thanks, or woman, wanted to say thanks, that helps. It helps. It helps them go, hey, you know what? This was the right decision. I am going to do more for Inland Empire Gun Owners. I am going to help Carla and all our members out. What's the website? It's Inland Empire Gun Owners, right?
IEGunowners.org or IEGunowners.com.
That's even easier. IEGunowners.org. And check it out. Join, $10 a month, $100 a year. Help Carla out. Go volunteer at her shooting socials or her tabletops. Thank you so much, Carla.
Thank you, guys. Have a good evening.
Thanks for watching this clip from Gun Owners Radio. You can watch us live every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. California time, right here on our YouTube channel, or if you're in the San Diego area, you can listen to us on 1170 a.m. We're also available on your favorite podcast platform for free. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can help restore and protect the Second Amendment, not just in California, but across the country.